With Sunshine. I'm Sunshine. Welcome back. Welcome back. So we're gonna do a little bit of a love reading from the Romance Angels. In regards to this reading, um, because it is live, the timestamps do take around 24 to 48 hours to upload. But I do have in the description box below the order I'm going to be reading the signs. And for those of you that don't know, I also do have the link below in regards to private readings. So if you'd like to book something with me, you can check that out. So today we are going to get started. So we're going to start with Aries. So for Aries, what does the Romance Angels want to reveal to them regarding their love life? So let's see for Aries what they need to know regarding their love life. Okay. So from Aries, in the description box below has the link for a private reading if you'd like to book something. But the card that has come out today for you is express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So there's someone that you have your eye on, or someone has an eye on you. I feel like this person that you should be making a romantic gesture to is someone that you're familiar with. It's someone you've probably been flirting with, or you guys have been looking at each other, or you've come across each other before. It doesn't feel like it's a sense of someone new. There's an energy of feeling like you know who this is, or at least you have an idea of this person, but there's this energy of feeling like maybe you're hesitant of like, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe they're just being nice or just being friendly and they're not into me like I think they are. This card is a confirmation to let you know that this person does have some feelings for you, and they're feeling that same thing that you're feeling as well. So take the leap, go ahead and approach this person, because you'll be happy that you did. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next sign. So what does the Romance Angels have to reveal for Scorpio? What is the love message that wants to come out for Scorpio? What is the love message for Scorpios? And Scorpios, their link is below in regards to if you want to book a private reading with me. Let's see. What does the Romance Angels have to say for Scorpio today regarding love? Okay, so we have here two cards coming out, okay? So it's possibly that there's two different types of Scorpios that is watching this reading. So the first card that came out is wedding, okay? So this situation involves a marriage. And the second card that came out, it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for those of you that is in a marriage, I feel like these two cards coming out for you is to let you know that this is something that is worth taking the time to actually try to build back what it is that you guys have. There is certain things that can be done before you actually call the end game in the situation. These cards coming out, I feel like it's letting you know that maybe you guys haven't tried everything necessary. Now listen, if you do feel like something is over, you have free will. That is up to you. But for the guidance that's coming from the cards, it's saying that make some other romantic gestures. Try to put in a little bit more effort. See if there's different ways that you guys have not been looking at the situation, and see if there is some way that you can come to a middle ground to get back to that happy, loving energy. For those of you that isn't dealing with a marriage or situation, there is someone in your environment with a relationship that it could be platonic, or maybe not platonic. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member, but whoever this person is that's on your mind, I feel like this card is saying for you to not give up on it, not give up hope, that there is still something that can be salvaged in regards to this situation. There still is something that isn't over with this situation in regards to the relationship. So if you do want to have something with this person and you don't want it to be at its end, this card is telling you make an effort in a different way. Now, for those of you that have been making an effort and maybe the other person hasn't, and you're tired and exhausted, I know it can be a little tiring to be like, why can't they just put in the effort? I've done it all. This card is just reminding you that if you really do want to still have this person in your life, try at least one more time, because it will be worth it in the end when this does work out for you guys. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that, Scorps, and we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Leo. For those of you who don't know, in the description box below, I do have the link for my private readings, so you can definitely book one if you'd like. Let's see, what does the Romance Angels want to reveal for Leo when it comes to the matters of love? So we have here, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, I know that when it comes to situations, you always want to know what's going to happen. You want to know if it's going to pan out. If I put in the time and effort and the energy into this, is this actually going to be worth my time and effort? I feel like this card is coming out because there's something that is happening in your vibration that is holding back from you experiencing the love that you truly want. Okay. Whether you have a person or not, this card is trying to say, be a little bit more open and freeing when it comes to love. Maybe the person that you're trying to pursue or the person that's on its way to you isn't your normal type. But if you have a controlling nature and controlling energy, and honey, listen, we're all there at some point or another. Okay, so don't take no shade, eh? But understand that when you allow yourself to be more open and freeing, you're going to see that the love that you want is going to come more into your life. It lets go of the restrictions and the limitations that control and ego can put on love. So this card is just reminding you to maybe just take a little bit of a step back and see how things unfold naturally instead of trying to predict everything that's going to happen or try to plan out everything that's going to happen. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Gemini. So let's see, what does the romance angels want to reveal for Gemini when it comes to the matters of love? Gems, I do have in the description box below my link for if you want to book a private reading with me. So tell me more about Gemini's. Okay. Ooh, I like this. It says attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Now, this card is all about you, okay? So whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, this card is reminding you that it all starts with your vibration first. Are you inhabiting that love vibration? Are you loving yourself? Are you putting in self-love? Are you taking time to really enjoy the small and little things? You see how she stops and she's smelling the roses? If you're so caught up in what you have going on and everything, you wouldn't even notice that there's a rose bush right there for you to smell. So this card is reminding you just to take some time to give yourself as much love and that joyful energy, and you'll see everything in the matters of the love subject is going to start to feel a lot better. You're going to start to attract more of that abundance and more of that loving energy inside your life, inside your day. You're going to see things are going to start to just magically start magnetized towards you because you establish that vibration. Okay, so whether you're single or whether you're with a person, this is going to heighten your love life if you take time to attract it and give yourself more self-love. Okay, gems? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is my Virgo Virgs. Okay, so Virgos, what does the romance angels want to reveal to you when it comes to the matters of love for Virgos? My Virgos, if you want to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Let's see what is coming out for Virgos. Okay, so Virgos, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, listen, Virgos. I know sometimes it can be hard to ask for that help if you are so accustomed to figuring out things all on your own. But you know what is the great thing about getting advice from other people, whether you take it or not, is just hearing that other perspective. And I feel like this card is coming out for you to get a perspective change in regards to how you're seeing your love life, how you're seeing a situation, whether you're single or you're with a person. There's some sort of view of a story or an idea of what you're seeing. And I feel like when you go and you ask for advice from other people, you're going to see a different perspective, and it's going to help you change and shift your mind on how you're seeing this situation or how you're seeing love in general. So it's okay to ask for support. It's okay to ask other people. Now, not everyone's advice is great, okay? Trust me, but it's okay if you still hear it and then you adjust accordingly. If you don't want to take their advice, that's fine, but at least you allowed yourself to hear a different perspective and get that information, because not everyone's advice is always going to be the best thing for you. So you'll be able to know when you hear advice from someone if that's something that you need to hear, or if it's something that you can, kindly push off to the side and keep it pushing and go in towards your intuition and trust that. But it's okay to lean on support. Okay, Virgs? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Pisces. So what is the romance angels want to reveal to Pisces when it comes to the matters of love? Pisces, in the description box below, there's the link if you want to book a private reading with me. Let's see for Pisces. What is the love message for Pisces? Ooh, okay, Pisces. We got here flirt, okay? It says extend your lighthearted energy to others, Pisces. You guys have this beautiful thing about you where you can decide to be the leader or not. But when you do lead, okay, understand that everyone has their eyes on you. Everyone's always looking out, you know, in your direction, wondering what you're doing, whether you want them to or not. The great thing about this card is about you and you getting on the frequency of that flirtatious, fun, exciting type of energy. Whether you have a love interest around you or not, when you embody this energy, you're going to start to see people might start giving you free stuff, some free coffee, a free this, a free that, or you might getting a lot of numbers, okay? Listen, embody this flirtatious energy. Have fun with it. Be more playful. Be more giddy, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be too serious. It doesn't have to be something that, you know, is going to be in the long run. Maybe just flirt with that, you know, person that you're going to go see at the coffee shop. Just for fun, just for kicks. If you are a person that is in a relationship, I feel like this card is talking about you bringing more of that flirtatious and that romantic energy to your relationship. You're going to see your partner's going to enjoy this part of you, the way that you're so fun and bubbly and just lighthearted. It feels like it's something needs to spice up the relationship a little bit. And it all starts with you inhabiting this flirtatious energy. Okay, Pisces? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Aquarius. So let's see, what does the romance angels want to say to Aquarius in regards to their love life? So let's see, what is it that wants to come out? For those of you that would like to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Okay, so we have here honeymoon. Enjoy the blissful holiday time together. So this card is talking about you getting away from everyone, getting away and just being with you and your boo thing, okay? This card is reminding you that time alone is good and healthy for your relationship. So in any way that you can get away where it's just the two of you guys. Now, if you don't have, you know, the means or the time to actually take a vacation, that's fine. You can even just go on a romantic date. You can maybe just spend a weekend together, but some way, somehow get some time to be alone with your partner. You're going to see it's going to bring back a lot more spice and a lot more loving energy in regards to your relationship. Okay? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Cancer. So let's see, what does the romance angels want to say to Cancer in regards to their love journey? Cancers, if you'd like to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. So let's see, what does Cancers need to know in regards to their love life? So we have here codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So addictions doesn't necessarily have to be drugs and alcohol. It could be, you know, addicted to always going out, addicted to binge watching shows and not progressing in life. But there's something that is either with you or with your partner that is being done a little bit too much. And the card is reminding you that if you can take away these things and not be so codependent on it, you're going to see your love life is going to shift and change. Now, codependency can also be you being too dependent on your partner or your partner being too dependent on you. Remember, when it comes to love and that situation, understand that time away is actually a beautiful thing that can happen. When you guys have hobbies and you have other things outside of the relationship, you guys have things to talk about. You have things that allow you to grow, allow you to have different conversations and different experiences. Now, it's great to have experiences together, but it's also great to have things outside of that. If ever in a relationship, when you get too caught up in just being around the partner, if there's ever for what reason where they can't be around you, then sometimes you can feel depleted and feel empty. But if you have things and hobbies and places and stuff you can go to, you'll feel more fulfilled, because then it doesn't become that partner is the whole of your life. If it's addictions that are coming up, like I said, where it can be people, places, things, shows, actually drugs and alcohol, whatever it is, try to see different ways where you can cut down on that habit. But it's not only about cutting down, it's about asking yourself, why do I feel like I need this anyways? What is it that this thing is doing for me? And the end result most times is bringing you happiness. How can you get to happiness in a healthier way, in a healthier manner? So really think about what's really going on and see it from a different lens so that you can change and you can develop. Because when you do identify this, you're going to see that your love life is going to basically go up higher. Okay, it's going to rise, it's going to uplift, it's going to go to a next level. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next sign. So let's see, what is it that Libra needs to know? What does the romance angels want to provide to Libra in regards to their love life? And Libras, if you'd like to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. So let's see, for Libra, what is the message that wants to come out? Okay, so you've been wondering about something, Libra, and we have here very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So maybe you made a wish, or maybe you're wanting things to change. Maybe you're trying to call in a partner, but there's something that you have been wanting, been waiting for. And this card is letting you know that this is a confirmation that it is coming soon. You're very, very, very close to it, but there's still some details that you need to still make more concrete of what it is that you want. This card reminds you to get more specific on those things. If it comes to in regards to you manifesting a partner, have you actually worked it out of what is it that you want? Do you want them to text you in the morning? The good morning text. Do you want flowers? Do you not want flowers? Do you want to see them daily? Do you not want to see them daily? Do you want to, live in another country, travel the world? What is it that you want when it comes to your love life and this partnership? Because the universe is saying, I'm trying to gift you what you want, but there's something about it where you're not being very clear on everything that you want. So you might have been missing the mark a little bit when it comes to your love life. So get clear. This can even represent for your current, if you have a current partner, getting precise on what it is that you want with them, because you'll see shifts and changes will happen within that partnership when you get more clear. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Sagittarius. So let's see, what is the message that wants to come out to Sagittarius in regards to the matters of love? What does the romance angels want to reveal? Sag is in the link, in the description box below is a link if you want to book a private reading with me. Let's see. Sagittarius, what is the message that you need to hear? Oh, it says true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So this boo that you're thinking about is someone that is rare, someone that is different, someone that you're gonna remember till the end of time. Okay, you found that partnership, you found that person, you found that one. For those of you that have come to this reading or have stumbled on it, this is a confirmation. If you were wondering if this person had genuine feelings for you, they do. Okay, it's reciprocated. Is this person that's going to be in your life for years to come? Yes, this card is a yes card. I just keep hearing yes, yes, yes. Whatever you've been asking, the answer is yes. Okay, this is a love of a lifetime. So congratulations for those of you that want it. We're going to move on to the next sign, which is Taurus. So let's see, what is the message for Taurus regarding their love life? So let's see, what does Taurus need to know regarding their love life? Taurus, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description box below. So let's see, what is the message for Taurus? We have here playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. When we bring more fun into our lives, whether it's in regards to love, career, whatever it is, just in our day-to-day life, you're going to see that you're going to be feeling a lot more happy, a lot more lighter, a lot more free, no matter what happens in the universe, whatever happens in your day-to-day life. When you can embody that playful energy, you're going to see that you're going to be able to handle and adjust to things better. When it comes to your love life, when you take away the concerns about what's going to happen tomorrow, or trying to plan things, or try to control things, it really takes away the essence of you enjoying now. And I feel like this card is reminding you, when you bring back the playfulness and you bring back that fun energy, you're going to see your love life in all subject, in all situations, is going to rise and is going to get better. Okay, so find ways that you can be more playful, find more ways where you can just be, just live in the moment. Okay, we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Capricorn. So let's see, what is the message for Capricorn that wants to come out? What is the message for their love life for Capricorns? Cappy Caps, if you guys like to book a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Let's see for Capricorns, what is their love message? Oh, did you see that? I don't know if it showed on camera. Wow. Okay, so we got here, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Now, okay, the thing about divine timing. So divine timing is one of those things where you probably hear it quite often, and it can be a little frustrating. But the great thing about the divine timing card is, for one, the person that you want is out there. They're in reach. But there's something within you that still needs to be decided, okay? It may be that you think you may know exactly what you want when it comes to a party, but do you know every single detail? Do you know if it's someone that you want to travel the world with? Do you know what height they're going to be? Do you want them to be kind, honest, loyal? Do you want it someone that respects you? Sometimes we can think we have a list of what we want, and then we get it, and then we realize, oh shoot, there's a couple things I forgot on the list. So this card about divine timing is reminding you that yes, the love you want is out there. Yes, the person is waiting around the corner, but there's still some things, some sort of details that you need to get more clear on so that you can vibrationally bring this person in a lot sooner. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Many blessings.